Our first senior introduction is team captain and midfielder, number 7, Phil Dormish, son of Nancy and Jeff Dormish. Phil is the senior class vice president, a member of Athletes Taking Action, the National Honor Society, Junior Engineering Technical Society, and the Ski and German clubs. Phil has played varsity soccer the past 3 years, lettered in track, is a national merit qualifier, has obtained the highest honor roll, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Phil's greatest athletic thrill was scoring twice against Canon-McMillan during his sophomore year. His other interests include skiing, tennis, and volunteering at St. Clair Hospital. Phil plans on attending college and majoring in engineering. Phil Dormish. Team captain, number 10, Ashay Kumar, plays midfield and forward for the 2009 Panthers. Ashay is the son of Simi and Ash Kumar. Ashay's high school achievements include high honor roll and obtaining varsity letters each year in both soccer and swimming. Ashay has played cup soccer for 6 years, enjoys watching the Steelers and Penguins, and spending time with family and friends. His greatest athletic thrill was winning the state championship and participating in the regional tournament in 2008 for the Pittsburgh Strikers. Ashay plans on attending college. Ashay Kumar. Panther midfielder number 13, Karsten Lachelle, is the son of Ron and Anita Lachelle. In addition to varsity soccer, Karsten's school activities and accomplishments include ski club, attaining high honor roll every semester since freshman year, excelling in advanced placement classes, lettering his sophomore year, and playing Olympic development soccer for Pennsylvania West. His greatest athletic thrill was starting as a sophomore against Bethel Park in the Western Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic League playoffs and playing at the United States Club Soccer Regionals for Century United. Karsten plans on attending college and becoming an anesthesiologist or pharmacist. Karsten Lachelle. Goalkeeper Scott Matthews is the son of Edward and Paula Matthews. Scott's school activities include Athletes Taking Action and the German Club. Scott's academic and athletic achievements include Dean's List, varsity soccer for 3 years, playing for Steeltown Magic, Pittsburgh Strikers, and Century United, winning the Pittsburgh Premier Alliance State Cup 2 years in a row, and representing Pennsylvania West at the Olympic Development Program Tournament. Scott's greatest athletic thrill was saving a penalty kick to put his Steeltown Magic team through to the State Cup. Scott plans to attend college and continue his playing career. Scott Matthews. Our next senior is forward, number 20, Dave McCurry. Dave is the son of Brian and Barb McCurry. In addition to soccer, Dave participates in Mathletes, the mentoring program, Ski Club, Future Business Leaders of America, the Junior Engineering Technical Society competition, and Pennsylvania Math League. Dave is a member of the National Honor Society, the highest honor roll, and a state finalist. Outside of school, Dave spends his time with the Appalachian Outreach Ministries, lifeguarding, refereeing soccer games, playing tennis and roller hockey, and hanging out with friends. His greatest athletic thrill was winning the Adidas Warrior Soccer Classic with his cup team. Dave plans on attending college after high school. Dave McCurry. Panther central midfielder number 8, Joey Palladino, is the son of Bob and Ellen Palladino. A 4-time state cup champion and Region 1 tournament participant with the Beeling Soccer Club, Joey has also played in the Premier League and was an Olympic Development Program final field participant for Region 1. Joey also participated with a team that represented the United States and Brazil in 2008 and played in Pordenone, Italy with the Beeling Soccer Club in 2006. Joey is a highest honor roll recipient, a member of the National Honor Society, Science Club, Future Business Leaders of America, and was selected for a University of Pittsburgh Medical Center apprenticeship. Joey's greatest athletic thrill is being a 4-year varsity letterman at USC and being named a Western Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic League player to watch. Joey plans to attend college and will major in business or science. Joey Palladino. Midfielder number 16, Mike Pizzone, the son of Mike and Kim Pizzone, is our next senior to be recognized. Mike is involved in Athletes Taking Action and is a member of the National Honor Society. Mike has achieved high honor roll every semester while maintaining a perfect attendance record. A Student of the Year nominee, Mike was selected to the Keystone State Games for baseball in 2008. His outside interests include varsity amateur athletic union baseball, street hockey, and hanging out with his friends. Mike's greatest athletic thrill was being part of the junior varsity soccer team that went undefeated in 2007. Mike plans to attend college and major in either pre-med or biomedical engineering. Mike Fazzone. Senior center midfielder, number 14, Joe Rust, is our next introduction. The son of Gail and Paul Rust, Joe is a 3-year varsity letter recipient. A member of the ski club, Joe has achieved high honor roll. His greatest athletic thrill was participating in the regional soccer tournament with the Pittsburgh Strikers. Joe's future plans include attending college. Joe Rust. Panther striker, number 26, Eric Seach, is the son of Tina and Gary Seach. Eric's school activities and achievements include Athletes Taking Action, high honor roll, and junior varsity soccer captain. A Student of the Year nominee, Eric enjoys hanging out with his friends and is involved as a recreation soccer referee assigner and travel soccer referee. He plans to attend college, and his greatest athletic thrill was winning the recreation soccer championship. Eric Seach. Senior captain and defender, number 5, David Steen, is our next Panther senior to be recognized. The son of Jim and Paulette Steen, Dave is involved in Athletes Taking Action, a member of the varsity basketball team, and an honor roll recipient. In 2008, Dave was named All-WPIAL in addition to being named to the Post-Gazette's All-Star Soccer Team and the Almanac All-Star Team. Dave's other interests include golf, softball, roller hockey, and fantasy sports teams. His greatest athletic thrill was realized July 10, 2006, the day he had a hole-in-one at the 15th hole at St. Clair Country Club. Dave plans to attend college after high school. David Steen. Our next introduction is forward, number 6, Will Sullivan, the son of Bill and Kathy Sullivan. Will is involved in Athletes Taking Action and Kids Helping Kids. A high honor roll recipient, Will enjoys hanging out with his friends. Will's greatest athletic thrill was going to regionals with his cup team. Will's future plans include college, majoring in either accounting or law, and then working for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Will Sullivan. Final introduction of the evening is Panther defender, number 23, Ben Walker. The son of Luke and Amy Walker, Ben is a member of Athletes Taking Action and the baseball team. A varsity letter winner in both soccer and baseball, Ben plans on attending college. Along the way, his greatest athletic thrill was winning the recreational basketball championship. Ben Walker. Seniors, the boys varsity soccer team, and the soccer boosters wish to extend their sincere gratitude to all the soccer fans in both the school and community who have supported these young men during the many years in which they play the sport they love. We would also like to thank all the parents and our coaches, Mr. Uwe Schneider, Mr. Fred Schwobel, and Mr. Kevin Kaufman, who have supported their growth as players and individuals. Special thanks goes out to the boys for all of the enjoyment, pride, and lasting memories they have provided. And finally, thank you to everyone who is in attendance helping to make this evening such a special affair. And now, go get 'em, Panthers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Panther Stadium. Tonight's game, Upper St. Clair Panthers against Canon-McMillan's Big Macs. Getting ready for the evening's festivities here. Senior recognition night already been held. 12 seniors. Ashay Kumar, Eric Seach, Joey Palladino, Carson Lachelle, Dave Steen, David McCurry, Scott Matthews, Ben Walker, Will Sullivan, Mike Pizzone, Joe Rust, Phil Dormish. Again, big class, 12 seniors, leading this team to a 9-2-1 record. And we'll get ready for the starting lineups. In conjunction with senior night here, it is youth night. All the youth rec kids are over there lined up with a spirit tunnel with their thunder sticks, welcoming the team through that tunnel and getting ready to go against Canon-McMillan. We'll pick up on the starting lineups as they're announced. Senior laden club, senior laden starting lineup. Leading scorer for the Panthers right now, Joey Palladino, followed closely by Jimmy Belak.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Upper St. Clair High School's Panther Stadium. The match this evening features the Big Macs of Canon-McMillan High School and the Panthers of Upper St. Clair. Now announcing the starting lineup for Canon-McMillan High School.
Panthers will be in white shirts, going against the dark blue shirted Canon Macs.
At midfield, number 2, senior captain Jack Camerson. In goal, senior captain Doug Perino. At defender, number 13, junior Michael Corey. At midfield, a junior, number 7, Matt Fonagy. At defender, a junior, number 10, Matt Libertor. At midfield, a sophomore, number 9, Vinny Santori. At forward, a sophomore, number 20, Chris Lewis Kwiatkowski. At forward, a sophomore, number 11, Justin Williams. At defender, a freshman, number 12, Alex Brumbaugh. And at forward, a freshman, number 14, Nathan Jacobs.
Okay, I'll try to help the PA announcer
Big Macs are
bring
coached by Mike Garrett, who is assisted by Frank Zuzek, Steve Cox, and Scott Garrett. And now, announcing the starting lineup for your Panthers of Upper St. Clair High School. At midfield, number 7, senior captain Phil Dormish.
Phil Dormish, the captain. One of the captains leads them out.
At midfield, number 10, senior captain Ashay Kumar.
Another co-captain, Ashay Kumar.
At defender, number 13, senior Carson Lachelle.
Carson Lachelle, the midfielder.
In goal, senior Scott Matthews.
Scott Matthews coming out, being announced
At
as starter.
midfield, number 8, senior Joey Palladino.
Probably be replaced by Michael Haas.
At midfield, number 16, senior Mike
Joe Palladino
Pizzone.
follows.
At defender, number 14, senior Joe Rust.
Mike Pizzone coming through the tunnel.
At forward, number
Joe
26,
Rust at
senior
midfield.
Eric Seach.
Eric Seach will be the forward.
At defender, number 5, senior captain David Steen.
David Steen coming through, the
At
captain,
forward,
three-year
number
starter.
6, senior Will Sullivan.
Will Sullivan, who had a couple of goals,
And
3
at
goals in 2
defender,
games
number
coming off
23, senior Ben Walker.
that. And Ben Walker, the back
The Upper
right
St. Clair
outside
Panthers are coached by
defender.
Uwe Schneider, who is assisted by Ken Kaufman and Ryan Strobel. The officials for this evening's match are
Coach
Paul
Schneider
Barnes,
has 11
John
out of the 12
Seacock, and
seniors
John
on the
Fishon.
field. 12th
Will everyone please rise now?
senior
And gentlemen,
is
remove your hats
David
for the
McCurry,
playing of our
probably
national
first man
anthem.
off the bench tonight. This will be the second meeting for the Panthers against Canon-Mac. At Canon-Mac,
Ladies and gentlemen,
3-0
change in the
shutout.
menu for the concession stand
Well
this
played by
evening.
the
Instead of
Panthers. We look for the same
walkie-talkies,
thing to
we have
happen tonight.
homemade pepperoni rolls.
Again, 11 out of the 12 seniors announced. Michael Haas makes the first substitution. He will be the starting goalkeeper with 10 seniors in front of him. We'll set them up by position as soon as they get out on the field. Huddled at the 20-yard line. Spirited night with youth night, and we'll keep that activity and that enthusiasm going. Okay, here we go. We'll set it up from the back to the front. Michael Hasting goal. 3 men in the defensive setup. Ben Walker, David Steen, Mike Pizzone. Midfield shows Phil Dormish, Carson Lachelle, Joe Rust, Ashay Kumar, and Joe Palladino anchor in the middle. And up front we've got Eric Seach and Will Sullivan. See who gets the ball first. Looks like it's setting up for Canon-Mac to have the ball first. On the Panther head at center field. A little bit of a drizzle here. Stop and start. Canon-Mac takes the first touch, and Joe Palladino drops it all the way back to Mike Pizzone. Cross to David Steen. Up the right side, Ben Walker. Walker, plenty of space given to him. This is not what Canon-Mac should be doing to our team as long as we can play ball possession, but we'll see how that turns out. Will Sullivan hard to the ball. Eric Seach goes up. And foul called. Going Canon-Mac way. Sets it up at the 30 on their defensive side of the field. Lines it up. Long kick over the top. Ben Walker heads it forward. Phil Dormish tracks it down. Drops inside to Lachelle. Tries to do an overlap. A little bit too far for Phil Dormish. And Canon-Mac will take the throw at their 40. Throws over the top. Gathered in by Walker. Out of bounds, off Will Sullivan. Canon-Mac gains 10 yards, takes the throw in at the 35-yard line. Ball dropped in by the blue-shirted Big Max, goes across the hash marks, has the take. Little touch around Walker. David Steen cleans up the back. Steen looks ahead, goes inside to Lachelle. Plenty of room. Palladino makes the touch. Sends outside to Shea Kumar sitting at midfield. Inside to Eric Seach. And Ashay Kumar looks to the corner. Nice job. Will Sullivan going to the corner. Works his way away from the defender. Sets it up for Seach. Advantage called. Seach tries to carry through the hash marks. Ball goes out of bounds off of Canon-Mac. And deep throw in by the Panthers. 2 minutes in. Both teams feeling each other out. Kumar takes the throw, drops into Joe Palladino, works one-on-one in the corner, cuts it across, all blue shirts in the middle, and out of bounds defensively by Canon-Mac. Throw in taken by Mike Pizzone, drops down, and Joe Palladino. Ball taken over. David Steen brings it down out of the air nicely. Carson Lachelle tries to work it through to Palladino, comes back after the ball. Lachelle brings it all the way across. Nice hook and pass. Phil Dormish in stride. Feeds a soft pass. Skips on the turf. Sullivan sends it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. Deep in the territory. Good play by Will. Didn't let it go across the end line for a goal kick. Makes a deep throw. Try to trap this in. Out of bounds off of Canon-Mac. Deep throw. Dormish. Into Palladino. Looks for a service. Nicely done. Ball in. Goalkeeper comes up. Grabs it in the paint. Joe Palladino was about 3/4 of the way turned to midfield and makes a nice hook and pass. High punt. Drops in at the 50-yard line. Called an arm ball, a handball, but an arm ball basically. It got in his elbow. Carson Lachelle tried to bring it down. And the Big Macs will take a kick at the 50. Again, they're going to go long, lined up on the 18 right now. Michael Hess watching for the ball to come over the top. David Steen shoulders the ball, headed up. Just missed across the, again, tough play there. David Steen goes up. Michael Hess was coming behind him and pulled him across the goal mouth. Advertently went across the goal mouth. Canon-Mac tried to head it in, went far left. Michael Hess for his first goal kick from the 6-yard line. Takes it 4 minutes in, 0-0 score. Canon-Mac and the Panthers. Shea Kumar, nicely done, tries to step around the man. Mike Pizzone traps it on defense. And long ball pass, Ben Walker going out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in for the Panthers deep in their own zone. Walker goes over the top, looks for Joe Rust, headed out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Michael Hast. A little bit of a slow pace here. We're looking for the Panthers to pick it up. Michael Hast lines it up on the 6. Snaps it to the 40-yard line. Phil Dormish helps it out. Eric Seach traps it back to himself. Looks forward, has Sullivan there. Ball hooks outside. Kumar trailing. And the goalkeeper scampers to the top of his box. Farino grabs the ball. Punts another sky ball over the top. Something we haven't seen before. Big, high loop and kick. Pizzone in the back. David Steen works hard. Kumar drops back to Pizzone. Off of Canon-Mac's foot. And Shea Kumar takes the throw. Drops it back to Mike Pizzone on the defensive side. Looks inside. Carson Lachelle makes the turn. Drops outside to Benny Walker. Ben Walker gets it. Just step past the goal end line. Canon-Mac will take the throw here. High loop and throw. Lachelle brings it down. Dormish works hard. Foul called against Canon-Mac. And the Panthers will take a free kick on their side of the 50, about the 45-yard line. David Steen sets it up with his left foot. Steen will look down the field. Trying to find Joe Palladino, tracking to the corner. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Oh, stopped nicely by the flag. Joe Palladino takes the ball. Tried to step around the defender and ends up going out of bounds. That was a sweet play where, again, it was looking like it was going out of the end line. Nobody tracked it down except for Palladino as it played it off the flag. Defender will take the free kicks off the goal line. Sets it up. Palladino goes way up, brings the ball down. Eric Siege touches outside. Phil Dormish has it. Dances, looks inside to Lachelle. Again, the typical game of the Panthers, ball control. Try to make these mids and forwards start chasing. Sullivan tries to go to the corner, goes out of bounds off of Canon-Mac. Deep throw in. Jimmy Belak not in the lineup again with all the seniors playing tonight. So the long thrower, Kumar has a take. Goalkeeper just sees it all the way, drops it down to his feet. And Farino will take it from the top of his box. A little bit more of a line drive. Lachelle runs nicely through the ball. Big over the top ball. Mike Hash comes to the top of his box, picks it up, and we're going to go the other way on it. Looked like a quick start. He's going to look for Rust. And settles it back. Big drop kick to the 35-yard line. Instant offense finds Eric Seach. Tries to head it forward to Sullivan. Palladino brings it down under control. Gets to Dormish. Dormish gives to Rust. Palladino touches back to Rust. Lachelle pressured from behind. Going all the way back. Benny Walker starts it back where we started from on the punt. Michael Haas coolly sends it up the midfield. Goes out of bounds, but Canon-Mac will take the throw. Canon-Mac drops in short. Dormish hustles. Will Sullivan tries to send Eric Seach to the top. And the ball just skips to the goalkeeper at the top of the 18. He'll take another high sky ball. Palladino brings it down with his foot. Drops back to Pizzone. And it looks like, again, Canon-Mac's been to a couple of our games. The coach has scouted this team a little bit about that coming across the back of the defense. A little bit of a step in there, but the ball errantly goes out of bounds. Pizzone takes the throw, finds Kumar down the sidelines. 1-on-3 ball taken away. Feeds inside. Ben Walker 1-on-1. Plays hard, shoulder to shoulder. Ball goes out of bounds off of Walker's foot, and Canon-Mac will throw it in. Ball headed by Palladino. Lachelle sends up forward, finds Will Sullivan. Palladino facing forward. Looks to Kumar, nicely done, in stride. Defender sends it out on the delay. Kumar will throw in, finds Eric Seach. A little bit of a hold on the turn. And Joe Russ gathers it in midfield. Panthers setting up the offense. Phil Dormish looks for Kumar, doesn't get it through the defender. Will Sullivan touches outside. Palladino has a chance. Plays it off the defender, goes out of bounds. This will be a corner kick for the Panthers. Again, in our goals against, set plays have been dynamic and scored against us. We've had 5 goals against, 5 set plays like these corner kicks. We've got to turn this around and make it on our side of the fence. Dormish will be the first guy taking the corner. In swinger with his right foot. Big over the top. Off the Canon-Mac defender. And it's a throw-in for the Panthers deep. So we go from a corner kick to a dangerous throw-in. Dormish comes all the way across the field. Drops in short to Palladino. Sends it back to Dormish. Tries to set it up in front. Lachelle was there. Karsten Lachelle, one of the guys they're looking to get a goal here. Again, it was a nice setup. We've got to be comfortable and try to get goals for anybody at this point. All the way back to Walker, missed touch. Got it just by the defender. Phil Dormish helps, cleans it up. Walker touches inside. Lachelle outside to Kumar. Kumar to Sullivan, shields nicely, tries to get around the defender, touched out of bounds. And substitution, like I said before, first guy off the bench, the 12th senior on this team. David McCurry comes in a forward position for Eric Seach. So we got all 12 seniors into the game. Scott Matthews announced as the starter. And we're looking to try and find Karsten Lachelle a goal, David McCurry a goal, and just about anybody else who can put it in, because you got 10 seniors playing up in front of Michael Haas. Dormish, nice spin move. Kumar changed sides, now he's playing on the right side. Past him, out of bounds. Canon-Mac deep throw in. Drops short. Pressure from behind. Sets up a bad touch. Lachelle brings it down, brings it outside again. Tough play for Phil Dormish to come back for the ball. Goes out of bounds. Canon-Mac throwing. Dormish steps inside. Drops it all the way back to the defense. See if they start playing long ball. Looks like that's going to be the setup. Pizzone steps in hard. Lachelle does the same. Breaks up these through passes and these over the top balls. That's nice. David McCurry goes to the corner. Does his crossover. Drops back to Lachelle. Canon-Mac defender steps up. Joe Rust in mid. Ben Walker gathers control for the Panthers, and Joe Palladino makes a nice move. Comes up the hash marks. McCurry coming across, missed that pass behind. Ball going in. Michael Haas sees it, comes to the top of the box and grabs it. A little bit of an effort to get a through ball too. Number 11 running through, didn't make the connection. Line drive right to Will Sullivan on the 40-yard line. Going down the hash marks, 1-on-4. A little bit of a chip off his ankles and he didn't go down. He kept control of the ball, still maintains control, loses it to the mid. And Lachelle turns it for an attack for the Panthers. Chips it inside, touched outside by Sullivan to Dormish McCurry. Lachelle driving hard, wants to try and make something happen. Kumar was offside, takes the shot after the whistle. Just curled off the defender right before the pass was there. You got to have two defenders between the ball and the goal before you can get there. Canon-Mac, blue-shirted defender, takes the kick. Sends it out past midfield. A lot of pushing going on. Lachelle goes down hard. Ball set up at the 40-yard line. Davidstein does a soft touch to Pizzone. Mike Pizzone outside to Ashay Kumar. Kumar has a cutter going through. Was Dormish. Palladino helps out on the outside. We've got Will Sullivan looking service across the field. Gets through. Joe Russ was on the back door. Started cutting back in a defensive role and then ended up with the ball going all the way through. Looked like the Canon-Mac defender was going to make that play and it just kind of skipped over his head. Okay, in the back we're going to start looking a little bit more familiar to the normal starting lineup. Michael Worthy comes in on the right side. Davidstein in the center. Alex Ponelite now playing defense on the left back. Stephen Mackey takes the throw. Shouldered down by Canon-Mac. Mackey works hard. Dormish checks back. And Alex Ponelite with his magic feet will take the touch. Mike Worthy looks inside. Joe Palladino tried to drop it off to Dormish. Intercepted. Ball pops up. Ponelite takes it out of the air nicely. Tries to find Kumar, who was there. Ball goes over the top. Mike Haas comes up, takes it on one bounce, and looks the field over. Finds Field Dormish with plenty of room outside at the 40-yard line. Tried to get a quick start to that. Turned over. Mike Haas. Ball's going to curl back to him. Gathers it in. Haas takes the drop kick through to the 35-yard line on the other side of the field. Second ball, Palladino gets to, chested down by Will Sullivan. Good offensive pressure, gets it into the other side. Inside, Will Sullivan couldn't control the ball. And Ponelite comes up to help out. Ponelite tries to find David McCurry, chested by Stephen Mackey. Through a double team with a handball, and we'll take a free kick at our 30-yard line. Centered up in the middle of the hash marks. This will be a good chance. Who's going to take this? Davidstein's tracking up, so it's going to be Alex Ponelite setting it up. He gained about 5 yards. We like that. He's getting pushed back now. Set up on the 30-yard line. This will be left-footed. He's going to lob it right into the paint of the out of the end zone. See who can find her head on it. Steen curls behind. Ball never gets through. Palladino plays it all the way back to Joe Russ. Russ goes outside to Sullivan. Good ball control by the Panthers again. The longer we make them chase, the tighter they're going to get. McCurry touches inside, back outside for Dave McCurry. Tries a big looping centering pass. Goes behind the end line, behind the goal. Goal kick for the Big Macs. 22 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 scoreless tie. Upper St. Clair versus Canon-Mac on senior night and youth night here at Panther Stadium. Okay, what are we doing here? Ball's going out of bounds, and they're going to call this a corner kick on that Centering pass by McCurry, and the reason it popped up, it hit a Canon-Mac defender. Dormish taking the in-swinger. Low liner headed out by Canon-Mac, and it'll be a throw-in. Dormish quickly drops into Sullivan. Everybody was tracking back. I don't know if they really understood that was our throw-in. Worthy goes hard back to Hast. Has time. Looks to field over. And punches the ball up. Finds Dormish. Nice little flick. David McCurry has space. Takes the shot. Looks low right corner. Nice little curving ball. Good attempt by David McCurry. Goalkeeper was over there. He had plenty of look at it, but good take by David McCurry. Phil Dormish takes the punt. Touches to himself. Goes out of bounds. And Panther throwing at their own 40-yard line. Substitutes coming in. Got Jimmy Belak showing on the field. Up front, John Walsh taking the forward position. Pat Davis in the mid, slash attacking forward. And we've got Garrett Genter on the other side. So juniors are starting to take over the lineup here. David Steen looks like he's going to control and look upfield. Garrett Genter on the far side. Looks inside the Belak. See how long it takes this crew to get a little bit of consistency going and some kind of attack flow. Palladino still centers the mid. And Pawnlight heads it into Joe Russ. Looks outside. Pat Davis has green. Sets up, tries to go one-on-one. Ball goes out of bounds. Stephen Mackey, throw over the top. Davis circles it back. Palladino heads it down. Joe Rust in chase. Sends across to Garrett Genter. Genter tried to feather it through the middle, but past Walsh and was almost to Davis. Mackey will take it in the back. Palladino in mid. Finds Stephen Mackey. Mackey goes all the way hard across the field. Belak helps flick it over. Looking for Genter on the run. Pawnlight one-on-one. Taken away this time. Mike Worthy covers in the middle. Ball out there. Stephen Mackey hard clear to midfield. Canon-Mac sends it in hard. Michael Haas measures it, takes it on one hop, and we're going the other way. Just past 19 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless 0-0 tie. Drop kick goes to the 30-yard line on the offensive side. John Walsh tries to help it through. Jimmy Belak on the run. Two nice touches by the Canon-Mac forward. Works his way past Davis, and Mackey cleans it up in the back. Palladino, tough play there, tried to bring it down out of the air, went the wrong direction, and Russ sends it outside to Genter. Genter feathers it in. Palladino grabs. Comes across the hash marks, looks forward. Pat Davis is there. Can he beat the goalkeeper? No. Nicely gets there. Takes the shot. Goalkeeper chattering to the referee. Ball was out there. Pat Davis almost made it there just ahead of him. Ball knocked down by Mackey. Palladino looks to Genter. We're looking for that same play. Pat Davis on the back door. He finished a hat trick against Trinity that way. Hopefully we can do the same thing here. Defense is making plenty of nice stops at the 45-yard line. Not many chances going in. Here comes Canon-Mac across the 30. Feathers it in. Haas comes off his line. Gets to the top of the box. And a quick start on the throw. Genter lets it go past. Stumbles at midfield, and it goes out of bounds. Canon-Mac will substitute, take the throw in from their 45 on the defensive side of the field. We're looking for these Thundersticks to have something to do here. Ball brought in. Palladino battles on the sidelines. Ball goes out of bounds off of Canon-Mac, and St. Clair will take the start. Pawnelite finds Ginter. Double team, works out of it. Russ finds Palladino. Back to Worthy. Worthy outside too. Stephen Mackey steps nicely around the midfielder. Palladino lays it out there. Russ doesn't get there. But Palladino comes back and takes the ball. Drops outside. Pawnelite looking for a service. Checks inside. Drops it into Walsh. Walsh can't give it back to him. Canon-Mac turns it around quickly. Rust on the delay. Helps his guys out. Mike Worthy playing in the middle. Mackey. Ball goes across the sidelines, and Canon-Mac will take the throw. So as we set it up here, Michael Hastings goal on defense. Stephen Mackey, Mike Worthy, David Steen, Alex Pawnelite kind of sliding back and forth between the mids and the defense. Belak comes back, sends it all the way through the defender to Michael Hasp. Looks left-footed, headed back in. Men were offside, both of them from an offside position. Tried to return the ball in. And Hasp will take the kick at about the 20-yard line. 15 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless, 0-0 tie, Canon-Mac and Upper St. Clair. Hasp finds Pawnelite, chests it down neatly. Ginter sends it in the middle. Forwards are checking back. They got to get to that ball. Rush chases it down. Off balance. David Steen battles to get the ball. Goes left-footed, plays it off the defender, and it'll be a throw-in for St. Clair. Substitutions again. Coach Snyder being liberal about this tonight. Carson Lachelle back in at mid, and Phil Dormish back in the midfield position. Pawnelite looks long. Finds Dormish, sends to Walsh. Walsh tries to send it through to Belak. Belak tracks it down. Looks outside too. Pat Davis, man intercepts it. And Steen playing tough in the middle. Outside. Pawnelite, big service across the field. Davis heads it in the middle. Looking for Walsh to make that run. Jimmy Belak takes the shot. Wide left. Out of bounds. Across the end line. And Canon-Mac in their blue shirts going right to left will take the kick. From their 6. Walsh is out. And let's see who came in on the forward position. Will Sullivan back in. Lachelle battles at midfield. Canon-Mac, couple touches in a row. Long ball tries it through. David Steen stands the wall tall. Outside to Pawnelite. Pawnelite drops back to Carson Lachelle. And Lachelle in fine. Nice to Belak. Belak has a man. Feathers it through. A little bit too hard. Hard to figure that one out. It was kind of splitting Sullivan and Davis. Didn't get to either one of them. Punt, high, sky ball. Again, the midfield. Carson Lachelle tracks it down. Phil Dormish goes up. Pat Davis tries to clean it up. Finds Lachelle. Lachelle goes outside to Pawnelite. All the way across to Mike Worthy. Mike Worthy touches to Stephen Mackey. Mackey down the sidelines, inside on Pat Davis, who slipped, got back up, got in the play. Dormish is going with the ball. Nice, quick, snappy passes. Sullivan goes outside. Sends it back to Pawnelite to do a restart here. Ginter did. Worthy to Lachelle. Slips on the Panther head. Gets it in. Short chip shot by Canon-Mac. And a handball called on Canon-Mac right on the Panther head. So from the jaws of the Panther, Pawnelite will take it. Left-footed between the hash marks, looking for David Steen, Phil Dormish, or anybody else. Jimmy Belak, tall target again. Nice service. Steen goes up. Genter tries the shot, can't get a full foot on it. Davis tracks it down. Plays it off to Canon-Mac defender, gets around him nicely, forces a defensive send out to the sidelines. Phil Dormish, let's see if he's going to go long or if he's going to drop it back to Mackey quickly. Mackey, big service high in the middle. Belak goes up, heads it down. Genter sends in the middle again. Dangerous position. Steen can take the shot. Sends it low, goes right across the end line. 11 minutes and winding in the first half, 0-0. Panthers and Canon-Mac. Again, we need to break the plane of the goal here just to kind of get something going. Percentage of play has been for the Panthers. Belak intercepts the goal kick. Sullivan hustles for the ball. Again, carries 3 goals in the last 2 games. Davis, service, it's hooking inside. It was, instead of it hooking back like a normal right foot, somehow it came off of Pat's foot, went towards the goal, and went out of bounds. Belak was looking for it to even come back to him. Never happened. Canon-Mac will set it up again. From the 6. Across the midfield. Measured. Shea Kumar made a substitution just recently. Lachelle working hard. A little bit of a rain starting here. And Steen plays it back to Haas. Goes left-footed towards the bench. Out of bounds off of Canon-Mac. A little bit of a loop and play out there. Again, helped by Canon-Mac to send it out of bounds. Ponolite, long, sharp throw. Played off the defender's chest. Goes backwards. Jimmy Belak in chase. And the umbrellas are going up at Panther Stadium. I gotta see the field. I gotta see. Okay, Panthers send it over the top. Lachelle battles hard on the end line. A little bit of a sprinkle coming down. And what do we got? Ball out of bounds. Jimmy Belak on the sidelines getting, looks like getting taped up. Must be some blood. Eric Seach comes in as a substitute. Ponolite looks for him. Seach chests it down, has the ball. Inside the Will Sullivan, back to Seach. Kumar brings it out of the air. Sullivan service. Pat Davis is there. Tries to head it down for Phil Dormish. Mackey. Sends it across. And the defense will take control. Ball dropped in. Will Sullivan. Ponolite back to Sullivan. Lachelle goes long on the service. The only shirts back are blue. Davis disrupts the play. Phil Dormish can't control. And Canon-Mac sends it back on the offense. A lot of play back and forth between the 20-yard line markers. Panthers having the better chances. Not able to convert. Still holding on to a 0-0 score with 7.5. Oh, nice play. Kumar finds Seach going down the middle. He slips. Great feed. Looking for a finishing play there by Eric Seach. Okay, Palladino back in. Joe Russ back in. Davis out. And Lachelle out. 7 minutes and winding. 0-0 score. Panthers and Canon-Mac. Ball clears the midfield. Ponelite traps it, sends to Kumar. Back to Ponelite. Forwards are starting to put some pressure on the defense. Across to Steen. One mistake back here. Ball sent back to Hast. Hast sends to midfield. Dormish misjudges. And out of bounds. Canon-Mac helps him. Stephen Mackey will take the throw. Drops in to Joe Palladino. Back to Mackey. Does a nice trap on the end line. Feathers through two defenders. Joe Russ sends it back to Worthy. Tries to make space. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Michael Hast. Michael Hast touches. Hard outside. A little bit of anticipation, but he got it to the right guy. Alex Ponelite, who stepped around the defender. Palladino steps inside. Has long legs. Gets some stretch. Eric Seach tracks down to the ball. Phil Dormish. Nice ball, came straight up the middle through the hash marks. Dormish trying to send Seach to the corner. Low roller. Phil Dormish touches, services. Sullivan lines it up. Can he get some space? Tries to work his way around the defender. Defender stands tall in the middle of the hash marks. Ponelite drops back to Steen. Steen's going to look to send it over to Michael Worthy. Michael Worthy looks up to Phil Dormish in the mid. And Mackey on the sidelines, dances down there, finds Will Sullivan nicely. Good ball. Holds it at the end line. And out of bounds off of Canon-Mac. That was a great ball by Steve Mackey for Sullivan. Dormish services it across. Kumar checks back, finds the ball. Makes the turn. Sends inside. Will Sullivan, yes, just inside the corner. A great play again. Sullivan gave that pass across to Shea Kumar and back to Sullivan. Sullivan was going in. 1-0, 5 minutes left in the first half. Panthers over Canon-Mac. Sullivan again cashes in. 4th goal in 3 games. Nicely done. Started in the midfield. I guess that started even from Dormish over to Kumar. Kumar made the turn, finds Sullivan going in all alone on the goalkeeper at his mercy. Finds the right corner of the goal. That's a good feeling on senior night. Big high looping ball. Gonna hang up. Michael Haas gonna get out there. Takes it off the volley nicely. Sends it to midfield. And out of bounds. Canon-Mac will set up, take the throw in. Again, Will Sullivan active as usual. Mackey finds Dormish. Double touch out of bounds. And Canon-Mac will take it at midfield. Drops the ball over the top. Mackey off his hip. Finds Will Sullivan in the middle. Almost got through. Palladino chases it down. Forces it back to the defense, and defense goes long ball. Ball skips. Gets to Michael Haas at the top of the box. 4 minutes and winding. 1-0 Panthers ahead on a goal by Will Sullivan. Drop kick goes to the 35-yard line, right on Seach's chest. Outside to Dormish. Dormish again. Half a step, doesn't get there. And Canon-Mac will take the throw. Ball dropped inside. Canon-Mac can't control. Kumar grabs it. Tries to step around the defender. Long ball, found the man on the outside. Stephen Mackey tracks back to clean up the back end. And out of bounds. Deep throw in by Canon-Mac here at about the 15-yard line on the football field. 3 minutes and winding in the first half. Drops it in. No offside on the throw. Dormish plays it off the defender. Should be white, no question about that. Good call. It was a good call. Good call by the referee. Center referee made it the right call. Steen, big hard clear. David McCurry back in the game. Tries to head the ball. He and Palladino, a little bit miscommunication, but Palladino works hard to get the ball out to Kumar. Ashay Kumar drops all the way back hard to Hast. Has to come up to the top of the box. Sends it a little bit off balance to the 45-yard line. David Steen helps out. Canon-McMillan's going to go long again. Alex Ponlight working hard, overruns the play, but Kumar comes back and helps on our own end. Ball passes right through. Dormish grabs it. Sends up to Eric Seach. Seach tries to turn around the defender. Dormish little bump. And Mackey there to clean up the back. Going long. David McCurry and Chase. Let's see who ends up with the ball. McCurry pins the guy in the corner, sends it out of bounds off of Canon-McMillan, and it'll be a deep throw in. Drops the ball into David McCurry. Dormish works hard, cleans it up, looking for a crossing play. Somebody got to go to net. Out of bounds again on the touch by Canon-McMillan. Dormish looks inside. Whoa. David McCurry cut off Palladino, and Palladino kind of stumbled. I'm not sure if he got tripped on the way through, but Canon-McMillan comes out of it with the ball. Long ball to the corner, Ponlight and Chase. Shields pushed down by the offensive player, cleared by Steen. Canon-McMillan, another handball. Joe Russ sets it up. Steen will take a big left foot, finds Phil Dormish on the 50-yard line. Dormish drops it down, looks for David McCurry, heads it forward, forces the play out of bounds off of Canon-McMillan. Dormish looking for a cutter, there's McCurry. David McCurry steps outside, tries to touch it to himself, goes out of bounds across the end line, and it'll be a free kick at the 6-yard line by the Canon-McMillan defender, taking it for his keeper. 1-0, seconds winding down in the first half. Panthers over Canon-McMillan Big Macs. Ball clears to midfield. Palladino goes high. Steen runs through the ball nicely.
9, 8,
10-second countdown. Kumar sends forward. David McCurry tries to take it down, and ball goes out of bounds harmlessly. 1-0 Panthers on a goal by Will Sullivan. Set up by Shea Kumar on senior night here. Upper St. Clair Panthers over Canon-McMillan. Again, first half play was steady. Worked kind of a little bit of a ball control game between the 20-yard lines. Then again, Shea Kumar found Will Sullivan coming in, tucked it in the right corner. We went from a slow little spit to getting the seniors out there nicely with no rain to a little bit of a drizzle close to the end of the first half to now after halftime. Steady rain. Whistle goes off. The white-shirted Panthers come out on the field, huddling up at the 25-yard line between the hash marks. We will set them as soon as they break. A little bit of a different starting lineup in the second half, trying to get some scoring on the board and try to get everybody in this game tonight. One nothing, Panthers lead Canon-McMillan. Going back to his net on the right side of the field, Michael Hast on defense, set up David Steen on the left side. Mike Worthy playing the middle tonight. And Stephen Mackey on the right side. In the midfield, Alex Ponlight, who floats back and forth, getting a little chill off his bones there. Carson Lachelle. And the Panthers take the first touch. Ball goes back to Palladino. Skips it inside. Looking for Sean Pulaski. New legs in the lineup there. Let's finish setting up the midfield. It's Mark Mackey. Another new set of legs. And Stephen Mackey cleans up the back, tries to make the play. Forced out of bounds by Mike Worthy. So it's Belak and Sullivan up front. And we've got the two Mackey brothers into the game, along with Sean Pulaski. Stephen Mackey kicks it high, back over his head. Belak tracks back, goes off his hip. Back to Stephen Mackey, finds Sullivan. Sullivan heads outside. Mark Mackey with his blue shoes going down the sidelines. Bump. Pawnlight overlaps. Ball centered nicely. Looks for Belak. Pawnlight comes all the way from the back. Helps set up. Will Sullivan clears through the middle of the pack. Pulaski goes right back to the middle. All blue shirts there, but works his way to intercept the pass. Palladino gets it. And Sullivan tries to feather the Belak. Doesn't make it through. Goalkeeper gathers the ball in. Punt goes cross midfield. Karsten Lachelle tracks it down. Missed him in the lineup. Palladino finds Sullivan, looks for Belak, tries to feather it over the top. Defender sends it out of bounds. And Sullivan drops the ball in. Mackey looking for a service, goes inside to Palladino. Palladino goes across. Pulaski makes the turn. And a big clearing pass by the back line of Canon-Mac. Mackey sends it back to Worthy. Worthy's going all the way back to Michael Haas on the other end. Little touch outside, sends it to Alex Pawnlight. Gets it to the right guy with ball control. Slides, keeps the ball in. Tries to take it. Will Sullivan and he battle for the ball and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Canon-Mac's ball at midfield. Drops the ball in. Alex Pawnlight intercepts. Tries to find Palladino in the middle. Drops it back. Again, disruption by Palladino. Keeps it from happening. On the whole, Palladino called. It'll be a free kick at the 40-yard line, about the 43. Going in on the hash marks. And a wet ball coming over the top. Haas will be looking for it over the 18. Has to maintain control and poise. Everybody sets up the 18. Long ball going in. Big, high, looping ball. Michael Haas comes out hard, punches the ball. Karsten Lachelle gets it. A lot of traffic inside the hash marks and in the paint. About the only play he can make. And again, a safe play because of the wet ball. Mark Mackey gathers it in. Drops it over to Will Sullivan. Sullivan again, good ball control. 3 touches, finds Belak on the run. He was onside. So was Pulaski. Skipped a little bit too far, and the goalkeeper gathers it in. Getting opportunities here. St. Clair setting up the plays. Mackey oversteps it. Ball goes out of bounds off of Canon-Mac. It'll be St. Clair's throw. Should be. Yes. Mackey throws it over the top. Palladino sends it to Belak. Belak out the outside of his foot. Finds Will Sullivan. Again, tries to get position with the shoulder. Works the ball out. Pulaski going to help him. And Sullivan called on the foul. 5 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Panthers over Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac setting the ball up at about the 5-yard line on the football field, just out of the end zone. This will be a long kick. This guy's been kicking to about the 50-yard line, though. Low liner, wet ball, staying low. Karsten Lachelle heads it up in the air, traps the ball down, comes out of there with it. Again, persistence comes with the ball, finds Will Sullivan, gets out of a double team. Belak exhorts him to send. Pulaski down to the corner. He's going to do a crossing play. Again, Sean's favorite play. Go to the corner, cross it in, and look for somebody down the middle. Pulaski drops it in. Palladino tries to make a turn. Does. Comes back with the left foot. Chips it inside. Again, that play by Palladino with his kind of three-quarter back to the net. Does a big hook with his leg. Long leg sends us back in on net. Stephen Mackey will take the throw. Sends it across to Lachelle. Touched around him. And Big Macs are on the run. Mike Worthy steps in to disrupt the play. Stephen Mackey helps out. Finds Pulaski. Looks for Sullivan. Ball skipping a little bit too fast. Nice idea. Good plays. We just are making an effort to connect here. Setting it up on the 6. Again, defender takes the kick. Sends it up. Headed back. Canon-Mac doesn't control. Pulaski steps in. Canon-Mac sends a long ball. Nicely done. Alex Ponlight. Anticipation. Got him the ball. Palladino steps in. Knee on a hip. Another free kick by Canon-Mac. Canon-Mac deliberate sets up. Goes long. Mackey goes up, wins the ball. Sean Pulaski works out of a clutch. Sullivan finds Palladino, looks for Jimmy Belak, traps the ball, a little bit of a tough touch. Goes over to the sidelines on the far side. Canon-Mac in control. Has some space. Feathers it through. Worthy coming across, a little bit of miscommunication between Steen. Steen comes up with the ball. Mackey plays the ball off the defender and goes out of bounds. Palladino. Okay. Little play there. Mackey played it off to number 9, and number 9 started chattering back and forth. Referee making sure that they know they've seen what's going on here. Talking it down. I don't know if he got the right number. It looks like he was talking to Will Sullivan even a little bit. Okay, ball whistled down, and it's going to be a throw-in. Steve Mackey takes it down the sidelines. Touched by Sullivan. Mackey tried to step in hard. Handball on Canon-Mac. At the 40-yard line, Panthers will take it for direct. David Steen will go along with the left foot. Looked across to Alex Ponlight, then dropped it into Lachelle, who was open in the mid. Lachelle works at the Pulaski. Nice little move. Sullivan tried to get around the defender. Shielded, then couldn't get to the ball. And the goalkeeper gathers it before it goes across the end line. Takes a low line drive, hits to the midfield, goes out of bounds. And it'll be St. Clair's throwing at about the 45-yard line. Palladino chests it down, pressured. A little bit more activity after the halftime break by Canon-Mac here, putting some pressure on, skips the ball, gets back to Michael Haas, hits it at the top of the box. Slipped off his foot with a wet ball, looks like. But St. Clair gathers it in. Wind picking up here too, so we got wind, we got rain. And the ball goes out of bounds hard by Steve Mackey. Panthers again in these first 9 minutes here, just kind of feeling Canon-Mac out in the second half, maintaining ball control, not a whole lot of pressure up front, trying to get some give and goes going. Finds Jimmy Belak, chips it outside. Mark Mackey in an overlap. Ponlight tries to get through. Touch was a little wide, recovers. Ball slips through. Worthy calmly sends it into Mackey. And the two sophomores clear it up too. Carson Lachelle tries to feather it through. Blue-shirted defender steps in. Back to Ponlight. Ponlight has room, misses his chance. Tries to send it down the left sideline with the left foot. Doesn't curve in. And Canon-Mac will take the throw. Lachelle sends the throw in out of bounds. Canon-Mac substitutes. And they'll take the throw in at the 40-yard line. Activity on the bench after 10 minutes of play in the second half. 1-0 Panthers over Canon-Mac. Tries a long ball. Stopped by Mark Mackey. Goes all the way back to the defense. Belak jumps inside. Headed down by Canon-Mac, and Palladino cleans it up. Finds Sean Pulaski. Pulaski goes outside. Will Sullivan shouldered off the play. Ball goes out of bounds. And Canon-Mac will take the throw at their own 20. Throws over the top. Palladino changes the field, finds Mark Mackey. Mackey goes all the way back to Pontelite. Pontelite gonna do a little dance. Oh, tried to get that ball, feathered it over top of Pontelite. Going to the corner, nice centering play. Out of bounds off Lachelle, goes for a corner kick. A little bit of sloppy getting back here. Ball chipped over top of Pontelite. Centering pass sent out of bounds by Lachelle. Sends a corner kick for the Canon-Mac Big Macs. Offensive chance here. This is the first corner that I recall that they've had so far. Left-footed now. Trying for an in-swinger. Shielding Michael Haas. There's 3 defenders down low. Ball goes over the top. Gets over the top. Mark Mackey clears to the top. Through the hash marks. And looks like they're going to try another service inside. Oh, man. Steps inside of Pontelite on the aggressive play. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. Canon-Mac looking for an offensive throw. Tries to find a dry spot on the ball. High loft and hit. David Steen goes up. Little soft touch by Palladino. Tried to send it to himself, but couldn't get back through 2 guys. Ball goes out of bounds off of Canon-Mac, and St. Clair will take the throw. Shea Kumar comes in, Mark Mackey out, and Phil Dormish in, Sean Pulaski out. So the seniors in for the juniors on the 2 wings in midfield. And when we get a chance, we'll set up the whole lineup here. Will Sullivan, Belak up top. Kumar touches, tries to get around the defender. Pontelite goes up hard. Lachelle works through the double team. Comes out of there, nice speed, nice ball. Looks for Belak. Belak didn't see the pass. 2 quick touches, get past Kumar. Pontelite's going all the way back to Michael Hast. Sends it outside. Nice clearing pass, finds Phil Dormish at midfield, but he comes back 10 yards to Stephen Mackey. Mackey facing upfield. Into Sullivan, to Belak, good touch. Kumar's wide open on the left wing. Feathers it through, Sullivan doesn't get there, ball's loose. Goalkeeper makes the dive and catch. Goalkeeper came out feet first, made kind of a hockey goalie stop, and then the ball was loose there. Sullivan almost had a chance for a second one. Speed's dangerous up front, and again, with this wet field and this wet turf, it's going to be one of those things. You got control of the ball, you better maintain it, because, oh, what a push down. Kumar knocked down. Pontelite will set it up at the 30-yard line. Going hard all the way across the field to Dormish. Dormish has green. Checks back, goes all the way back to Worthy. Worthy looks inside, finds Jimmy Belak. Touches nicely around, shielded by the defender. Played off him and just cleared by Canon-Mac in a defensive kick. Lachelle intercepts, sends it up forward to Shea Kumar. Tries to send Jimmy Belak down to the corner. He'll be shielded. Ball chipped back. Belak does a nice play, knocked down by the defender, and play goes on. That was nice. Belak worked around the shield, had the ball chipped back, looking for a trailer. Pontelite gets called on the foul, coming around the man. And in midfield, Canon-Mac will put it into play on a free kick. This is the game here, 1-0. We want to play in their end of the field. Minimize the chances because a wet ball, one slip, one mistake, somebody going down is going to have a chance here. Ball goes over the top. Palladino sends it up. Lachelle was under him. Oh, man, hard shoulder hit on Dormish. Man cutting across, going to take a shot. Disrupted. David Steen knocked it off the guy's foot. Little soft shot. Michael Hast had it lined up, and sure hands grabbed it. Low line drive helped out by Karsten Lachelle. Wet ball, tough on everybody. Belak battling. Lachelle comes inside, slide tackle, misses the ball. And big center in play. Got to be solid. Offside call. Michael Haas steps up, takes the free kick at about the 10-yard line on the football field. Like I said before, Panthers want to play on the other end. This one mistake type of game here. Going to be a long, wet night for the JVs behind us. Haas finds Palladino, heads it forward. Belak tries to make the play, bumps the man from behind, makes him go with an errant pass. Lachelle sends it past Kumar and out of bounds. Substitutions coming in from the far side of the field. And the Panthers' white shirts, well, they can't substitute until they get a blue substitution on their throw or they get their own throw in. Steen having a tough time controlling the ball. It's wet, slipping up his arm. Ball goes out of bounds. And we will see Canon-McMillan take the throw in. Canon-McMillan looks for a runner, goes down the sidelines. Ball checked up. Tonalite disrupts the play. Steps around Kumar. Takes the shot. Michael Haas sees it all the way. And lets everybody track out. Low. Sullivan takes the shot. Lachelle tries to control. Again, ball. This is a heavy downpour right now. Kumar sends it into Palladino. We want to make something happen. Palladino plays it hard off the defender, goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. And let's see who's going to take this corner kick. Phil Dormish comes across. He'll take a right-footed in-swinger. Blue shirts flood in front of the goal. And leave us have plenty of room to go onside. So everybody's onside because you got plenty of defenders down low. Takes the short play. Dormish feeds it inside. Played out of bounds by Canon-McMillan. Now with our throwing, we can take the substitution. And who's coming in? Pat Davis, Jonathan Walsh, and Joe Rust. Cold, rainy night getting to be here. Started out nice. And David Steen throws inside. Walsh tries to work through a triple team. Double team by Rust. Palladino comes out with it. Dormish back to Mackey. Mackey serves to Kumar. Kumar wants somebody coming. David Steen all the way from the back. Forces the defender to send it out of bounds. Steen throws to the end line, a little bit too far. Walsh couldn't control it. Blue Canon-McMillan substitution. Ball set up on the 6-yard line. Winding down halfway through the second half, almost to the 20-minute mark. 1-0 Panthers on a goal by Will Sullivan. Ball gets to midfield. Sends in. Goalkeeper scampers over to the side of the box, picks it up. He'll take the punt from his 18. High ball into the rain. Rain's going to knock it down at about the 45-yard line. Tonalite tries to trap. Rush takes it out of bounds. Heavy shoulder after the play. Okay, team's being exhorted by Coach Snyder to pick it up. Again, this little play in the back end here. We don't want to be in our third. Canon-McMillan does the service, headed out forward. Not a whole lot of reason behind it, but now tracked by Canon-McMillan. Inside, looking for a shot. Worthy does a nice clear to midfield. again, willing to play another game. Nicely done. Palladino and Davis do a double team. Across to Kumar. Kumar steps inside, take the shot. Curls it past the goalpost. Outside the right top corner. Good take by Akshay Kumar. Usually that ball is going to take a dive at the end. Didn't that time, just kept on sailing. And the blue-shirted defender for Canon-Mac sets it up on this corner of his 6. Goal kick goes to midfield. Starting to get a little bit shorter. Has a ton of them coming out of his own end. Canon-Mac drops the ball over the top. Kind of a sluggish play here in the second half, marking this thing as we pass halfway through the second half. Kumar trying to pick it up. Ball goes out of bounds. White-shirted Panthers will take the throw. In a heavy downpour here right about at midfield. Pawnlight takes the throw. Nice solid to John Walsh. Walsh tries to get it inside. Pat Davis shouldered off the ball. Davis gathers it in, finds Palladino. Palladino tries to curl it in. Mackey was on the run. Panthers willing to take some chances here, but long ball, man's onside. Michael Haas has to clear outside. Better part of Vala there, just to again track everybody back and reset. Canon-Mac will take the throw. Staying outside the 18, which is kind of a little bit of different play. Big lobbing throw in. David Steen goes up hard. Russ touches out to Davis. Davis touches to Kumar. Half a step too far. Doesn't get control. Ball goes out of bounds. Canon-Mac throws in on the offensive side of the field again. Steps around. Dangerous. And corner off of David Steen. Okay, Panthers need to look to the ball here. Corner kick coming in. Dangerous play. 17 minutes left in the second half. 1-0 Panthers holding on to this lead. Lots of traffic in front of Michael Haas holding his line. In swinging left foot. Goes across the goal line. Across the goal mouth. Mike Worthy sends it out. Reset. Michael Haas comes up with a short hop. Gets to the ball. Double teamed inside. Tough play. Got sandwiched as he was coming on that short hop with a wet ball. Comes up with it. Scrambles to get it. And soft, easy punt to the 40-yard line. Walsh shielded. Pat Davis, good ball protection. Russ looks for Kumar. Was hoping for the ball to get through, trying to drag it through. Long ball effort. David Steen intercepts and the Panthers will turn it around. Drops back to Steen. Finds Davis. Davis up front, has Palladino going. We got numbers. We had 5-on-3 there at one point, and it stalled out. Dormish sends it into the keeper. Keeper bellies it. And takes his kick from the 18. Neatly stepped down by Pawnlight. Russ finds Kumar. Kumar crossover. Has a chance for a feed. Davis going forward. Tall target, tried to get it at the 6-yard line. Panthers starting to get a couple of chances, looking forward now and trying to hit that running man. Okay, out of bounds, Pawnlight again. Tries to get everybody to track back. And deliberately with 15 minutes left in the second half, the Canon-Mac Big Macs bring the ball up. Going to look for a service, goes all the way across the field. Sent in, Dormish steps up, tries to break it up. Again, disrupts the play. Is it going to go out as a corner again? Don't want to give these set play chances. crossing, 15 minutes left. Panthers still 1-0. Right-footed in, swing and play. Goes all the way across the goal mouth. Tried to be headed up, out of bounds, through the goalpost. Haas looks for a ball, and he'll take the goal kick from the 6. Substitutions coming in. Matthew Haas in the midfield for Joe Palladino. Jimmy Belak, Will Sullivan up front. Again, we want to get this ball control. We want to find the connect. Let's see what happens here. Mike Haas takes the kick from his 6. Chips it up. Helped over by Joe Rust. Ball goes out of bounds. No play by Canon-Mac. And Alex Polnlight steps up. He'll take the throw in. Clock slowly winding down. 14 minutes left in the second half. Polnlight takes the throw. Gains about 10 yards. Takes advantage. Throws over the top. Out of bounds. Gets a 20-yard throw in. Belak quickly starts. Sullivan's on the inside again. Tries to head it. Goes off the top of his head. Out of bounds on the end line. Mike Pizzone coming back in. And Ben Walker coming into midfield position. From the 6, snaps it to midfield. Belak measures it, tries to go up. Matthew Haas touches it down, sends to Rust. Rust looks outside. Polnlight service. Nobody running. Goalkeeper will come up, grab it on the first bounce, and send it back the other way. Big punt long across midfield. Worthy missed the head. Out of position. Headed forward by Canon-Mac. David Steen covers up. Again, better part of valor. Send it out of bounds. And Canon-Mac will take the drop. Sends it in. Big service coming through the middle. Mike Haas comes up hard. Gets the ball. Dangerous plays in our end of the zone. Down below the 18. We got to get this ball cleared. Mike Haas takes a big kick to Jimmy Belak at about the 35. Tries to get it past the defense. Will Sullivan working hard up front. And Ben Walker service. Has time. Looks inside the Belak. Belak, the quarterback up front, has the take. Goes past the left post and going back to the goalkeeper, who was trying to move from his right to his left. This guy's going to have a tired leg back here. He's got plenty of goal kicks for the game. Clears the midfield. Nice snap. Joe Rust goes up, heads the ball down. Second ball taken by Canon-Mac. Feathers it through. Stephen Mackey, long leg, stops the ball, sends it out of bounds to the Panther bench. And Canon-Mac will take the throw in for the start. Pressure. Not close enough. Canon-Mac comes out of it. Tries to step around Steen. Neatly tries to touch to Matthew Hast. Comes up, helps out. Mike Pizzone comes back for the ball. Try to find Sullivan. Ball over the top. Steen heads in the middle. Mackey cleans it up. Sends hard out of bounds. We'd have liked that to go upfield a little bit more. We had the run going. Canon-Mac drops in back to his defense. High, tough, hard to handle. Rust on the pressure. Again, big service. Tries to go inside. Mackey holds and sends right back out. Matthew Haas, long leg touch. Cleans up the middle. And ball reversed by Canon-Mac. Steen with a long header. Ball goes outside. Mackey sends it out. Deep throw. Offensive side of the field again. Sends it back. Looks for a left-footed service. Inside. Matthew Haas finds Belak. Belak going up the field. This is nice. We got some space. Belak shoulders a man off the ball. Going to get the call after the play. Tough play. Jimmy Belak had control, lost it a little bit, and then got stood up. The guy took the fall backwards, got the foul call. Tracks to the corner. Alex Pawnlight, one-on-one, takes the ball, 100% out of bounds. Canon-Mac, Big Max will take the throw at about the 10-yard line. Another offensive chance here. Winding down inside of 10 minutes. Panthers 1, Big Max 0 on a goal by Will Sullivan. Big lobbing ball. Can't make a mistake inside. Pawnlight clears, looks upfield. Will Sullivan tries to get there. Defender gets there first. Pizzone heads it down. Nicely done. Sullivan has position. Shouldered off the ball, but good play to keep the disruption. Michael Haas comes to the top of the box, gets it on the short hop, and changes the field. Ben Walker on the outside makes a touch. Chips inside, has a runner, tough. Looked like it was going to be Will Sullivan coming through, and the ball checked up and stayed on the far side of the field. Sullivan was coming down the middle. Matthew Haas tries the header. Worthy comes through. Ball goes out of bounds. Walker will grab it for a throw-in by St. Clair. Substitutions coming back in. Shea Kumar, Joe Palladino, and Phil Dormish. Pizzone out. Joe Rust out. And Ben Walker out. So the way we set up, Pawnlight, Mackey, Steen in the back with Worthy. Mike Worthy takes the throw, then sends the return pass out of bounds. Matthew Haas in the center mid with Palladino. Shea Kumar on the outside, and Phil Dormish on the far side of the field. Jimmy Belak and Will Sullivan up front. Michael Haas in goal. 7 minutes and winding, 1-0 Panthers. Again, another set piece coming from about the 40-yard line. Going to be a long feed in. Big, high looping. Michael Haas punches the ball down. Shielded by the defender, crashing the net. Tough play to make with a wet ball with the hands. And they feed the ball hard up for Will Sullivan. Defensive play has to go out of bounds, and it'll be at the St. Clair bench, a throw-in by Jimmy Belak. We got to look offensive here. Drops it back. Dormish to Belak. Looks for a service. Can't feather it all the way through to Kumar on the far side. Haas puts pressure on. Dormish puts some more pressure on. Ball goes out of bounds. That's the kind of upfront pressure we're looking for. Sullivan tracks to the end line. Corner kick. St. Clair. Good offensive chance. 6 minutes left and winding. 1-0 Panthers. Dormish is going to take an outswinger here now. We got Belak. Haas. Oh, he took it to Pawnlight. Pawnlight's going to touch. Goes through a double team, takes the shot, puts it in the net. Dormish on a throw-in to Pawnlight, does his little dance, gets around the defender and puts it hard to the top left corner. Nicely done by Alex Pawnlight. The magic feet put it in. That comes with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. 2-0 Panthers back on the scoreboard. And a little bit of breathing room here with the rain still pelting down. Nice throw-in by Phil Dormish. Found it on the feet of Pawnlight, so he was wide open. So Dormish has had help in the two. Not necessarily a third assist on that first goal, but got the ball across the middle to Kumar, who got it to Sullivan, who put it away. This one here on the deep throw-in, dropped it into Pawnlight. Pawnlight stepped around the defender, found the top left corner. Michael Haas puts it into play from his 6. Low liner does 2 bounces. Jimmy Belak gains control. Dormish with his gloves on the far side. Stephen Mackey doesn't overlap. Drops inside again. Canon-Mac dropping off the play. Oh, feathered it through. Jimmy Belak just couldn't get his balance to get a shot off. Low liner, Matthew Haas touches inside to Palladino neatly. Palladino looking through the hash marks. Looking for help. Back to Matthew Haas. Outside to Phil Dormish. Down to the corner, Will Sullivan. Nice, good ball control. Inside to Palladino. Open for a shot. Tries to cut it back against the green. Goes far right. Didn't sound like a clean hit, but Joey Palladino had the goalkeeper going across the goal mouth and went against the green. Had a chance. Missed the right post. Okay, Eric Seach into the lineup. David McCurry. Ball goes up. Palladino tries to bring it down. Goes out of bounds off of Phil Dormish. Out of bounds. Canon-Mac throw in. Canon-Mac drops inside. Palladino touches. Service over the top. Steen helps out nicely. Matthew Haas puts a body on him. Ball goes outside. Kumar saves it from going out of bounds. And David McCurry almost stepped through the ball. Looking for a runner. Ball slithers through. Michael Haas comes to the top of his box, picks it up. Again, challenged by the man. Michael Haas stands tall and sends a nice loop and punt. Finds David McCurry with Eric Seach up front. And the Big Macs turn it around. Matthew Haas shoulders a man off the ball. Called for the foul at the 40-yard line. Resets. Gets the Panthers behind the ball. Going over the top. Long ball. Big sailor. Michael Haas goes up. Lost a wet ball. Goes in the net. Ball misplayed on the going up on the ball. Danger of a wet ball going up and bringing it down. Safer play was punching it. 2-1. 3 minutes left. Panthers ahead. Another set play going over the top. They were going to the net.
Canon-Mac goal scored by Matt Funnigy.
Not the kind of way you want to end this game here. In the rain. 2-1. Panthers leading with 3 minutes left. Game was under control. Seach chests the ball down. Drops it back. Mike Worthy goes all the way back to his keeper, Michael Haas, who sends it up to midfield. This is the kind of game that Canon-Mac wanted to do, just send the ball into play. Now they just got to send everything forward, and that's what's going to happen. Ball played off of McCurry, goes out of bounds. Foul called on Canon-Mac, trying to get to the throw-in, and the Panthers will take the free kick from their 40-yard line. Canon-Mac bench exhorting everything over the top. Again, when you don't have many chances on goal and then all of a sudden you get this long free ball, things happen. Matthew Haas can't reach it, comes back, helps out, back up to Canon-Mac, needs to recover. Ball inside. Stephen Mackey steps in front of that shot, denies any kind of chance on goal. And foul called on Canon-Mac. Mackey will take the kickers at Steen from the 35-yard line. These are the kind of elements we're going to see through the rest of the fall. Steen nicely, almost connected with Dormish going down the sidelines. Dormish will take the throw in. A minute. Winding down. Palladino has control. Drops inside. Dormish has a chance to service it with the left foot. Sullivan tries to step through two defenders. Has a chance. Keeper's down. Ball sitting on the end line. Cleared out by the Canon-Mac defender. Again, third real big chance that Sullivan's had. He's put one in, had two close chances, and we're under 50 seconds here. Jimmy Belak steps in, gains control, grab from behind, and we'll take our time taking this free kick from the 35-yard line. Steen will set it up. Clock winding down, 30 seconds and counting. Steen will service it. Low, miss hit, hits the wall, all the way out of bounds. Dormish will pick up the throw, 20 seconds, drops it inside, finds Matthew Hast, chips it back out to Dormish. There's a chance, settles it in. Belak doesn't get there. 10-second countdown coming.
9,
Sending it forward.
7,
Sullivan again with a left foot, sends it through the crossbar.
3,
And the Panthers will take a 2-1 victory in Section 5 back to the house. So, sets up for the Saturday afternoon game with Mount Lebanon. Taking 2 in the section away from Canon-Mac, the number 3 team. And we'll look forward to seeing you at the next broadcast. Again, thanks for the multicam work by Channel 7. And we'll look forward to seeing you next week.